I'm also the British Wrestling Commissioner, and I keep an eye on things. And if I think that people are worthy of a trial, or they're worthy of a championship, I get to the promoters and put my case forward. Now what I am going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is introduce you to two guys. Well, they're not guys. They're not guys at all. They're young men. One's 15 years of age, and the other one's just turned 17. And they're making their Manchester debut right here, right now. If I tell you these people that these two have got wrestling in the veins, in the blood. One of them is called Mark, the other one's called Thomas, and their last name is Billington. So yes, you've just it. These two are the nephews of the late, great Dynamite Kid. I'd like you to keep that applause going because for the first time, Dynamite's brother, Mark Sr., and the wife, the parents of these two kids, are here to watch you. For the first time tonight. Keep that applause going, please. Give them all your support. Please welcome Mark and Thomas Billington. They're known as a dynamic duo. Thank you.
British wrestling legends abound. Marty Jones here on loan has just introduced the nephews of the Dynamite Kid, Tom Billington. This is Mark and Thomas Billington making their third appearance here on loan. And what a news story we just heard a moment ago, that 2 weeks from now, two men who these two youngsters have had problems with, the FCC, will be back here against another two British wrestling legends from a different era, Johnny Storm and Johnny Black. Wow, it's all happening here in Defiant Wrestling, keeping the traditions of British pro wrestling alive and securing its future, and you see that inside the ring. Here come another few gentlemen we're well acquainted with, Bradshaw. You anyway. Well, Vice and Storm have been around the block in British wrestling. These two haven't been around quite as long, but they've been around well over a decade. Very successful in the British tag team scene have been Danny Hope and Joey Hayes.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. And it has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing now the opponents. Total combined weight 411 pounds. This is the team of Hot Stuff, Joey Hayes, Delicious Danny Hope. They're collectively known as the Models.
Now the Models had their own problems with FCC, losing to that team of Kelly Six and Ashley Dunn a few weeks ago. The same obviously true of the Billingtons as well, in controversial circumstances, it has to be said. So both of these two teams are very different points in their careers, but both have a point to prove. Well, look at this. Straight away, Danny Hope almost getting right up in the face of the legendary, iconic Marty Jones. I wonder what Marty Jones makes of these two. Judging by the expression on his face, I have some idea. Listen, when that bell rings, you can forget all the theatrics. It's the physicals that count. And look at the nonchalant faces of young Thomas and Mark Billington. They're not even selling what's happening behind, in front, or around them. They just want to get on with this match and take the next step in their pro wrestling journey. Yeah, the Billingtons in no way overawed by their much more experienced opponents. They're from right near here in Manchester. Billingtons, this is their first time ever competing in this great wrestling city.
Look at the abs. The midsection of Thomas Billington. You know, I used to look like that when I was a teenager.
What happened?
That's not very nice. If you must know it, I found dominoes and all. It snowballed from there.
An early tie-up between young Thomas Billington and Joey Hayes.
There's an intensity to this young man that, well, I was going to say you can't teach. Martin Jones obviously has taught it to young Thomas Billington. But I think he had an inkling of it to begin with.
Yeah, it's a great question. How much of this talent that we've seen already in the young career of the Billingtons is from genetics? How much of it is taught? There's certainly elements of both there. Clearly from very good stock as the nephews of one of the all-time British greats.
Can you imagine being between 15 and 17 years old and you're already this good? You're already experiencing what British wrestling has to offer. Right at the beginning of their journey, as we say, but it's bound to be a long and fruitful one.
Thanks by both sides. Mark Billington in there now, Danny Hope.
Danny Hope's seen a thing or two. Nothing's going to shock him in this match.
One thing that Billingtons are going to have to learn very early on in their careers here is that wrestling, for all of the wonderful things about the wrestling industry, it does have its fair share of prima donnas, and they found themselves against two such people right now.
Well, what do you think the South Coast Connection, Ashley Dunn and Kelly Six, are doing right now? Chilling with Will Ospreay, or do you think they're relaxing in the back of the protein shake, taking in this match?
Probably asking Ospreay for money.
Oh, come on now.
Billington manages to find a way to reverse the risk lock, and that is the influence, of course, of Marty Jones, who has been training these two youngsters at his nearby training school, which has been churning out talent for the past few years now.
If these two are anything to go by, it's a very successful place, I'll tell you that for free.
Hoping for the monkey flip.
Billington right on his feet. Cat-like agility from young Mark Billington.
Turn around, Danny Hope, and if you don't turn around, you won't like what's waiting on you.
Chops to Danny Hope, and Billington, both of those feet going right into the chest, into the heart of Danny Hope. Hope moves out of the way, and a little bit of inexperience kicking in there. The forehead of Billington goes face first into the turnbuckle, and Hope trying to follow up by rubbing that forehead right into the canvas.
Well, you said the word, Bradshaw, experience, and I believe this is where experience takes over. You might see the models start to cut that ring in half, and that spells disaster for young Mark Billington. If he can't get to his partner Thomas, then that might be all she wrote.
Hope just sent Billington's head so hard into Joey Hayes' boot that looks like Hayes hurt his foot. That's how hard these two hit. Hope has taken them to Tag Team Championship gold in so many promotions all across the UK.
It's easy to forget that, it really is. These guys, Hayes and Hope, they've been around for so long. Hey, they were around UK wrestling when it was on a bit of a downward slide, a bit of a downward turn, and they, along with many others, have resurrected the industry in this country. They're not about to let two young hopefuls like the Billingtons come in and sweep all that glory for themselves.
Bit of showboat in there from models, but that is interesting when you look at how experienced the models are, and you're seeing the Billingtons here hanging with them, move for move. You forget, again, that one of these guys is 15, the other's 17. They're both in their second match ever as a tag team.
Mind-blowing, it really is.
But you are also starting to see now that experience advantage take hold for the models as Hayes tries for a pin. They've cut the ring in half and quick fire tag. We've seen a couple of quick tags. We're going to see another one here, I think.
You hear Marty Jones shouting, "Come on, Mark." He realises that his man is in peril here because young Thomas Billington, helpless on the ring apron, powerless to do anything.
Yeah, Mark Billington's been in there a long time now, needs to make a tag as soon as possible, but Hope and Hayes, because of that experience, are doing everything possible to deny him that opportunity to get over to his own corner.
Here we go on the second turnbuckle. There's the little shimmy, the little hip shake.
Thankfully it cost him.
Didn't pay dividends, that's for sure. And now look at this turnabout's fair play.
Mark Billington gets to the top, and that might have been a mistake for Billington because, as we said, he needed the tag. The tag, I think, should have been the priority. But having said that, maybe I'm wrong because Billington, off the top,
A drop kick from Mark Billington, and both men are down. This is the opportunity that Billington needed.
Yes, yes, and yes. It is absolutely imperative that Mark gets to Thomas, gets the fresh man in this match. But similarly, Danny Hope doing everything he can, or rather Joey Hayes doing everything he can to get involved in this match and get Danny Hope to his corner. Look at that.
Billington up and easily made the tag. Here comes Thomas. In there against Joey Hayes. Drop kick, kick up. Now Hayes sent to the big clothesline from Billington. The snap suplex from Thomas.
Where have we seen that one before? Picture perfect.
It's like being in a time machine sometimes watching this young man. Snap suplex after snap suplex. Absolutely punishing a team with well over a decade more experience than him.
And single-handedly as well. Now Turf's Joey Hayes outside the ring. Look at all this excitement. It's even got Marty Jones out his chair.
Pent up frustration from Thomas Billington that he was left on the apron for so long. Once he got in there, exploded like a house of fire. But now it's Mark Billington up on the top turnbuckle. Mark Billington takes out the bubbles. These two young men absolutely fearless.
Yes, they are. But it's important now, there we go. The dynamic duo getting Joey Hayes back inside the ring. That's the place to finish this and win this match.
Looking for the double team. Hayes, this is a double clothesline. Sends Joey Hayes down. His head bounced off the canvas as well. Hayes may have been stunned, and Hope knew, I think, that he had to break up the pin.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Now it's all breaking down. Mark Billington. Oh!
That was with some force, with some emphasis from Danny Hope.
Oh, this isn't good for Thomas Billington though. Hope back inside the ring.
It looks like they're going to try and finish off. What insult to injury.
Wow.
Heart attack. The heart attack.
Wait,
no, come on. Danny Hope is going to finish. Billington with the sharpshooter of all things. Look at Hope. Hope is taunting Marty Jones. Marty Jones himself, an expert in the sharpshooter. Hope is screaming abuse at a British wrestling legend, and Thomas Billington tries to inch his way to the bottom and he makes it.
I cannot believe that Thomas Billington had the intestinal fortitude to hang on for that long in such an excruciating hold. And I don't think Danny Hope can quite believe it either.
What I can't believe is the attitude that Hope is showing here towards Marty Jones.
Marty Jones getting a little bit fired up here as well. He might. Oh, don't tell me.
I'm not sure if Danny Hope really knows what he's just done. It looks like Jones is going to try and get in. I'm not sure this is a good idea for Jones either. Jones is a legend, but
Danny Jones has had how many knee surgeries now? Oh, where the jump! His hands are in good working order though.